Welcome back to Noob's Kitchen. Today we are going to prepare steamed pork ribs in soya bean paste. Okay, this is a relatively easy dish to prepare. Alright, so let us take a look at the ingredients that's needed for this dish. First, you need some pork ribs. There are 300 grams of soft bone pork ribs here. Okay, you can buy it at the butcher's and tell him you want to prepare steamed ribs and ask for the soft bones, okay, soft bone ribs. So this is the one cut into smaller pieces. All right, next we will need to cut some ginger, garlic, chop some garlic, and roughly chopped up some chili. And then this is the fermented soya beans. Okay, I do not have the soya bean paste, so you can take this fermented soya bean and use a fork and roughly mash it later. Okay, and we will also need some salt. And then, okay, you can use oyster sauce with dried scallop. And then finally, we will also need some sesame oil. All right, so these are the ingredients, pretty simple, to make a nice steamed ribs for dinner. Okay, let's go back to the ribs. When I first purchased the ribs, it's actually quite fatty with lots of fats. You can see the white parts, they're all fats. So what I did was I took a pair of shears and I cut off the fatty parts. All right, so if you do not mind having less fats, because the fats actually make the pork ribs softer, so you can trim off the fats. But if you prefer a more fatty version, you can just keep them on. All right. Okay, now let us go on to marinate the pork ribs. Okay, so I have a fork here, and I'm going to roughly mash up the bean paste, the beans to get a paste. All right, and so I have coarsely mashed it up, and now we are going to add all of the ingredients to the pork ribs and to allow it to marinate for at least half an hour before steaming. Okay, so now I'm going to put the ingredients inside. All right, so I've put everything inside: the ginger, the garlic, the chili, the soya bean paste, which I've mashed up earlier, the sugar, and I've put in also 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce with scallop, and also another tablespoon of sesame oil. And lastly, just give it a little bit of cornstarch. Okay, this cornstarch will actually make the meat more tender. All right, so just a bit of cornstarch there, and we can just mix them up now. All right, give it a good mix, and you can leave it in the fridge. Allow it to stand in the fridge for at least half an hour before you steam. All right. Okay, I've transferred the marinated pork ribs onto a plate. Next, bring a pot of water to boil. And once the water started boiling, put the pork ribs inside. All right, and then you steam it for about 25 minutes. Okay, there you go. Okay, it has been 25 minutes and I have taken out the pork ribs. Okay, so this is the cooked ribs. All right, the color is really nice. And beside it, I've prepared some fried ginger in sesame oil to go with it. So I can sprinkle some of it over the pork ribs. And this is really nice, kinds of add some kick to it because of the spiciness. And on top of that, I've coarsely chopped some coriander, and I'm just going to put them on the top. And there we have steamed pork ribs with fermented soya bean paste. Alright, thank you for watching this video. If you have enjoyed watching this video, do leave a like. And remember, do subscribe to my channel for more cooking ideas in Noob's Kitchen. Thank you for watching. Bye.